So we're back. Okay, so let's continue from where we have left off a while ago. Right, as you can see, okay, so if I disable the breaks here, right, it will keep printing, or it will keep executing any statements that is in between, regardless of all the cases that has been on the way. So it will print less than 3 the first line, and then it will print less than 3 the second line, and it will print equals to 3 the third line. Okay, and then when you see a break, it breaks, means it stops from whatever it is that is going to happen in the next line. So basically, that's the reason why we put break in switch case. So there are 3 important keywords in switch case, which is four, right? So which is switch, the case keyword, break keyword, and also default keyword. Okay, right? As simple as that. So you may see that this is like some sort of a limitation, right? Okay, when you use switch case, because you can control this when you do if else and else if else. Okay, but then okay, there is an advantage of using switch case in this case. So as you can see, right, okay, the output for case 1 and case 2 is exactly the same, which means these two constant, okay, value 1 and 2 will respond, okay, to the same output according to the conditions that is given. So if you are doing if in this case, right, if you're, let's say I'm doing if else, if let's say I'm doing if else, okay, what I can do normally is I can say that if number, right, okay, equals to 1, or, right, number equals to 2, right? So this is the kind of condition that I can use, right? If let's say both is the same, and then I can take this statement and put in the if else body. Actually, I do not need the curly braces, but I just put it there. So this can be achieved in such a way. If you have 3 output, you can do that. Okay, you can keep on putting all, right? Number equals to blah blah blah, right? Okay, whatever you do in that case. So it saves a lot of space, and it is more efficient for you to code that way. And in switch case, the advantage here is, right, what I can do is I can just delete off case 2 here. Okay, I copy case 2, I can put it here like this, I can put it here like this, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's say I just put it like that. Okay, and then what this means is if the condition is case 1, if it is not true, no problem, go to and check for the second one. If it is case 2, then print less than 3. Regardless if it is 1 or 2, it will still print the same line. So in this case, case 3 is special. It is on its own, right? Equals to 3. Okay, but 4 and 5 is basically the same thing. So we can actually repeat doing the same thing here. So I can delete off one of these statements there, copy case 5, okay. I'll cut case 5, I'm going to put here. So it doesn't really matter in terms of the spacing and also indentation, okay. You can either put case 1, case 2, you can put case 4, case 5, just like that, okay. So it can be on the next line, it can be on the same line, okay, it doesn't really matter. So in this case, you can say that if it is either 4 or 5, it will still print the same number. And to prove that, okay, I'm going to run the program once again and let you see. If I'm going to put 1, you see, it prints once, okay, asterisk, asterisk, less than 3. Then if I put 2, same thing, it will print asterisk, asterisk, less than 3. Now if I put print 3, this is a special one, which is equals to 3, okay, no argument about that. Then when I put 4, it will print alias more than 3, okay. And if I put 5, it will be the same thing as 4, alias more than 3, okay. And if I put any other number, it will go to default invalid value, or if I put any negative numbers or 0, it will also print invalid value. Okay, so that's how literally the switch case works in such condition. Okay, so you can of course go back and forth by using either if else or switch case, but remember, switch case is designed only for constant values, okay, and in this case we are talking about integers and also characters. So I'm going to give you another example here. I'm gonna give you character. So let's talk about character. So I'm gonna put here character. Okay, char, right? Char character. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the user to key the character. Therefore, I'm going to change this to character, and this would be C, right? And this will be character. So let's say I will ask the user to key in any character from A, B, C, D, E. Okay, right? So in this case, okay, right, I'm gonna put here, remember, if it is a char, I would have to use the single quotation. So if it is A and B, I'm gonna say well done. So let's say this is your grade, yeah, well done. If it is case C, right, I'm gonna say good. Okay, and if it is case C, this is case D, and case E, then I will say work harder. Okay, so let's see how it works out. Okay, so run the program. I'm going to put A, capital A, right? So see, well done. So if I'm going to put B, capital B, right? So it says well done as well. So if I put C, it will say good, right here. If I put D, it will say work harder. And of course, if I put E, it will also say work harder. Okay, if any other values, okay, like S, right, which is not in range, it will say invalid value. Okay, so every single time when the user key in the character, right, I have to put a capital A, but sometimes I might make a mistake, right? For example, I might put like a small letter A rather than a capital A. And if I put small letter A, it will say invalid value because it specifically said that you need to put in a capital A. Okay, so in order for me to counter that error, what I can do is I can just include here case small letter A with a colon, okay, and case small letter B with a colon, right? Okay, here I can add on case small letter C, okay, right, with a colon. Here I can add case D, small letter D, and case small letter E, right? Okay, and now I have solved the problem of either capital A or small letter. So if I put capital A, it says well done. If I put small letter A, it still say well done. If I put capital letter E, right, it says work harder. And if I put small letter E, it still say work harder. If I put capital C, it says good. If I put small letter C, it says good as well. Okay, so that is basically what switch case is all about, as simple as that. Okay, so I hope you have a good time listening to this two section of how switch case is supposed to work. I hope I can work on more videos in future. All right, following this chapter, and I wish you all the best. Okay, and study the slides that is given to you, and at the same time work on this example that's given to you through this YouTube channel of mine. Okay, so good luck. Okay, trying it out. Thank you guys. I'll see you again.